CK Crusader Kings 3 AI only, pretty much from CK3 to Victoria 3, and then hopefully if there's a Hearts of Iron 4 mod, then immediately into that. If not, then like wait until there is, and then go to Hearts of Iron 4. Pretty much gonna, hopefully, if I get my timing right, hopefully by the time I get to Victoria 3, there's like a Hearts of Iron 4 mod. I can just instantly just go to from pretty much Victoria 3 to Hearts of Iron 4, so that way just a whoop, and not like a long waiting period. Hopefully that will happen. Anyways, let's begin. Okay, a few stuff have occurred. Number one, Sweden invaded pretty much like this area, like Seborg and like in some of the surrounding areas. Bavaria is independent, and it was and well known rule. It was ruled by someone with a mask, which is very, which is kind of, which is always interesting to see. Just see someone with a mask every time. Just always interesting. Meanwhile, the Byzantine Empire collapsed. Now we have like a 30 different states here. Some of them with some differences, and some with really no differences. And like, yeah, aside for that, not too much have occurred. I mean, Bulgaria is big, but yeah, apparently the main thing is that the Byzantine Empire collapsed. Rip Byzantium, like 600, like 300 to 890, like AD. Rip RP. More countries have collapsed very recently, as Italy is split into two between Byzantine, Spoleto, and just Italy, and rebels try to show up, but they're dying, so that wasn't a big success. Bulgaria collapsed. The Arabian Empire collapsed. Now that collapsed, a new empire kind of formed up here, a Shiite empire. So now we have a Shiite empire up here. And what next? The Kuretsky, or whatever, the Jewish state here have collapsed. So now we have a lot of independent nations here. Really, the only really uniting countries that are still united is like West Francia, Leon, El Adris, El Surk, and Italy, if you want to count that. These really the only countries that, and Sweden. We pretty much just have like a west-eastern divide, kind of, because we pretty much just have the West, which is doing fine stability-wise. I mean, they're not doing the worst at the very least. Okay, they haven't collapsed yet, unlike every other country, or split into different regions. So there's that. So how long that would last, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe West Francia gonna collapse in like 14 years. That's the same as this saying. Who knows you're gonna collapse? Also, forgot to mention, but if you guys want to see anything specific, then comment it down below if you want to see anything specific. Like, just like kind of, just kind of post a comment if you want to see anything specific. Like, just name something you want to see, and I'd be willing to give it to you guys. I don't really know what else to say. It's been a few more decades and some stuff occurred. Not too much, but a few stuff. Number one. Great Mario was... Okay, what even happened? Alright, then guess he's ruining it now. I guess he was in prison like 5 seconds. That that got been the biggest shock ever, just seeing him being in prison. Anyway, Bavaria kind of lost some land to East Francia. They're both barbarian. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I know why. This is like the whole, before nationalism. But still kind of weird to see the two countries fight that are both barbarian. and both believe in the same thing. Kind of weird to kind of see stuff like that occur. Anyway, Italy is a little bit stronger. They took a little bit more land and they kind of pushed them out the most of the region in the north. Like they pushed Spoleto, um, Hellas, Hellas and Cyprus are slowly uniting the Byzantine Empire, with Hellas uniting Greece and then Cyprus pretty much uniting everything else. Egypt took over like half of the Arabian Empire, especially the more important half, while we have the Timurid Empire, and yeah, we have. Oh, I thought Wessex. Oh, there's Wessex. I thought it was England. Nope. We have Wessex. If sex is so good, then why can't you go a direction in sex? Okay, there's not a whole lot I want to say about the road, but just look at this girl's face. Like, who cares about anything else? We have, look at it. She's 3A. Oh, okay, now that just makes me feel bad. I mean, she still look funny though. She really have that like, like, hold on, like that like small face, like dear liberals, like one of those things. Like that not meant to be political, but you know the face, like just a small one. Like girl just small faces. Like I don't know why her face is just so small. Like why? Why her face so small? I mean I know. Oh wait, where was the lady again? Oh man, I lost her. Oh, wait, there. Come on, just there we go. We we still got a funny woman face though. I bet she would have a good career as a tiny face woman. Favorite character, tiny face woman. It's been like a few more decades. I kind of forgot to kind of get back to the game earlier, but yeah, pretty much. The road is kind of unrecognizable, but not too much. Still the same religion and everything, just kind of different countries. We have like Nika, Cyprus kind of experienced small collapse. Hellas expanded. The Middle East is once again split among a lot of countries, rather than there just being a strong Egypt. East Francia is united. Italy is united. France is in just France. Ireland is united. I said that was Moravia. I don't know why it showed up on the screen. Is it because I click on? Did they have a claim on? Yeah, they do. They have at least a semi-claim on Moravia. So like they might just lose somewhere, but whatever. And yeah, Sweden still have their colonies in England, so no. The thing is, we might just see a Catholic, like Swedish, like English colony or something like that. Which that would be pretty interesting if something like that happened. Like if we just see a kind of Swedish kind of permanent colony on England. If I say if they're inside, I say here, as now can they easily send supplies and troops, unlike Cornwall, but also kind of in the peninsula, or at least this area is. Most likely probably here, as in a peninsula, and it kind of easily defendable. So I think Sweden might just become a permanent part of England history, or may not permanent, but definitely probably much more long lasting. I'm gonna bet that England is still gonna, or not, Sweden is still probably gonna be here until at least the early 13th century. I'm not saying that that is what's gonna happen, but I think that might be what will happen. Of course, the only way to find out is to keep going, and well, just find out. Here's Hellas have literally just become Greece. That's it. They literally just have Greek borders. We literally just have Greece right now, which that's cool. They have like pre-modern day Greece. Pretty cool. They have Aquitaine, and well, Italy no longer exists. Like Italy just simply just no longer exists at all. You know, I don't really say I'm that surprised. I mean, don't really seem like they were probably going to exist for long anyways. And just now, they confirmed they just no longer exist. Kinda sad, but oh well, not the worst. Meanwhile, like when it comes to religion, not a whole lot change on with that. The main change is that we have Aquitaine, and we now have Poland. Dude, this guy would be looking kind of weird. No lie. And we have white wars, we have pretty much a lot of countries. And right now, not too many interesting things happen. Except for one thing, or Gaelic Empire. Well, if I was in England, I'd be scared right now. I mean, if you just look around you, England or slash Wessex. I'm just gonna say, hopefully not, hopefully you're not a white woman on a couch, cause some guys are gonna get involved, if you know what I mean, and if you've seen that wink wink nudge. It's been a few more decades. Poland is cleared. Also not. Oh, it was the it was Slovenian for a little bit, but it seemed like not become Polish. So Hungary is still Slovenian, and so is Croatia. I don't know why Slovenians are just are very good just taking over countries. They had Algeria for a little bit. Unfortunately, they lost Poland, but they still have Hungary and Croatia. I am wondering if Slovenia might just replace Hungary the culture for this land, or Hungarian, or whatever country replace them, which would be honestly kind of funny. Anyway, except for that, yeah, Sweden lost some land. Some not I was gonna say not some of it due to like other countries, but no, they lost all of it from other countries, including Norway, which okay they do exist, they're just not in Norway. At least what you're trying to think of Norway. They're in like here and here. Very confusing, I know. And anyways, yeah, except for those very interesting things, not like we just kind of seen like the uniting of this country, which I think is Jewish. Yeah, so we haven't not the United Country, so they might begin to take land, which will be interesting. So we're seeing like a not a Russian colonization, but like a Christian colonization of Siberia. This universe is actually getting weird. It's very weird with Christian Siberia and like um Sophian just replacing every culture. Man, from 1 to 10, it was 8. This universe weird. Sorry about that. The game just like a little. Anyway, yeah. This just made me realize Sicily own more Ukraine, own like more land outside of Sicily, and I'm by like a little bit. They own a lot more land. I can tell this is gonna last a long time, and maybe have also Croatia. Croatia own half of Italy. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain these borders at this point. It's just confusing. That's the best way I can explain. Just weird. Well, Brittany expanded a little bit. Tuscany, Isis, Croatia kind of lost their Italian land. All except for like this and like and like Naples, with pretty much like the Greek civilization still not uniting, and we still have this strong Arabian Empire, but that could potentially be usurped by the Mongols. The Mongols are here. I swear, this is honestly the most terrifying thing ever. We parents now have pretty much Mongol Empire ready to descend upon, like, not upon all of Asia. Like, this is going to be a mess, definitely. Unless we have, like, a really bad Mongol. This is definitely going to change up and possibly lead to the collapse of the Muslim the Kazan and the Georgian Empire, which would definitely be interesting to kind of see.